Shall we begin?
What's up, everybody? Vozashi here, coming at you with some Demon Hunter gameplay at the Silvershards Mine.
Let's begin now.
You know, after leaving the starting zone and getting geared up with a couple invasions, I figured I might as well hop into the PvP scene and check it out for a Demon Hunter. And it's quite fun. Only problem right now, which some people might not like, is right now we lack a bit of self-healing. Not sure that will change come being fully leveled in Legion at 110, but you know, to each their own. I'm used to it. I've played a bunch of like classes that lack self-healing, like Rogue, for example. You pretty much just had recuperate and then leeching poison if you spec'd into that. But anyways, despite that, class is pretty fun. A little limited in buttons right now because, you know, we're not at our full talent tree yet because Legion's not out yet, but for the most part, it's fun for what you get. In this gameplay, I am using Fell Mastery as my 99 talent and Prepared as my 100 talent. Now, a lot of people are recommending and using Demon Blades, which replaces your Fury builder to have your auto attacks have a 75% chance to deal additional shadow damage, which is good because your mastery increases how much shadow damage you do. And yeah, generally Demon Blades, oh yeah, it also makes your auto attacks generate Fury. But yeah, generally Demon Blades gives you more Fury than one Demon's Bite would. Demon's Bite giving you 20 to 30. I've been seeing, I guess, practically 50 or so Fury from auto attacks when I used it for a bit. But personally, I don't like it. I just couldn't, the play style just felt weird. If this was more of an action game, then hell yeah, this would be a great talent in my eyes. But the way it is now, like it completely gets rid of Demon's Bite, so it just feels like, where's my filler? I'm waiting and hoping I score that 75% chance to get Fury, so I can do my Fury spending abilities. Like, I don't know, for me, it doesn't feel fun that way. It just makes the rotation feel weird to me. So I decided to opt into Prepared, which makes my Vengeful Retreat generate about 40 Demonic Fury over a couple seconds.
Shall we begin?
And it reduces the cooldown by 10 seconds, so not bad. I think it's pretty solid for a PvP setting. I don't know too much about it for PvE. You probably do want the Demon Blades in PvE, but yeah. Didn't really go for Demonic Appetite because, I don't know, Soul Fragments, they don't always spawn, and it's a little too unreliable in my opinion. But yeah, as for the 99 tree, Fell Mastery increases my Fell Rush by 50% and generates 25 Fury when I damage at least one person with it. Pretty damn good in my opinion. I like to dash around a lot. It's pretty fun. Mix that with Vengeful Retreat, you're generating about 65 Fury there. Not bad, not bad. Then you have Chaos Cleave, which is like, that's good for arenas if you want to do some cleaving. And then there's Blind Fury, increases the duration of Eye Beam by 50%. I tried it out for a bit when I was leveling. It's pretty nice. Like, Eye Beam's pretty strong. But personally, I prefer Fell Mastery, just because I really like dashing around. As you see in the gameplay here, I'm just getting teamed up on by the two Demon Hunters and this Druid. It happens a lot in this gameplay, but I try to hold my own. I play super aggressive on this character. Which is pretty weird because my original main was a Rogue where I would pick my targets more carefully, and now I'm just going all out with this. But overall, like I said, Demon Hunter, it's pretty solid. Try it out if you haven't. If you pre-ordered, you get a chance to try it out now. If you haven't pre-ordered yet, be sure to get Legion, and then you can play around with it for a bit. It's pretty fun. It's a way different play style than most of the classes, which is pretty nice. I've always wanted something with a bit more, a bit more to it. Like, I like melee classes. I like mobility. For the most part, I've enjoyed Rogue and Monk. Monk was like, this is pretty much my new Monk. Like, I liked Windwalkers for all the mobility they have and the damage. I still like Windwalkers, I do. But right now, Demon Hunter's taking the cake. It's gonna probably be my main for Legion. I'm really enjoying the story. The starting zone is great. I may upload a video of me going through it for my stream, but anyways, with the gameplay here, we're beating the Alliance pretty good here.
Shall we begin?
Like, I'm kind of dying a lot, but I do believe towards the end of the gameplay, I was second top damage. Not bad. This was probably like what, my third or fourth battleground on this character. But I'm no stranger to battlegrounds in it. Like, I'm pretty much pure casual battlegrounds. Haven't really fucked around with arenas too much or skirmishes or any rated battlegrounds. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get out more of these. I love me some battlegrounds. The clip right here itself is from the stream I did yesterday when Demon Hunters came out. Let's see. Sick ass eye beam there, man. I just love that ability so much. Like that and Fist of Fury, just frontal cone, turning it to just deal massive damage to a group. I just love that so much. As for the race I decided with for my Demon Hunter, I decided just to stick with the Blood Elves. I mainly played Alliance on my Rogue about last expansion. I don't really have a favor towards any specific faction. Just I like to play both to get the full story. Some people go hardcore on what side they like, oh, Alliance is the best or Horde rules. Like, I don't. Just play both sides, man. You get more out of it that way. But for this expansion, I'm probably gonna mostly stick with the Horde tune. Cause if you haven't done the Broken Shores yet, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But like, I really like how the Horde story is going so far. The Alliance has got some good story too. Basically, some major events happen. Like I said, I'm gonna avoid spoilers as much as possible with this, but some interesting stuff that's going on with some of the main characters, like the leaders. But here I am putting that Fell Mastery to use in the Vengeful Retreat, getting as much damage as possible. Trying to kill this guy. He just won't die. He just won't die. I'm trying my hardest. His buddy and the Druid come in and fucking wreck my shit, but yeah. If you probably notice a lot in the gameplay, I am completely forgetting to use Metamorphosis a lot of the time. That's something I need to get used to. It's kind of like the key core or whatever to Demon Hunter is the Metamorphosis. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to how the class really fleshes out. Didn't really get beta access, so I'm playing it with the rest of us. But yeah. But here I am, just doing a bit of damage, pushing these cards in. For those of you who haven't done this battleground, and excuse some of the lag there, the servers were extremely laggy this day. This battleground in particular, there's about 3 cards that spawn. You want to get main control over it by standing near it, and then get it to the drop-off points there. It's kind of like a payload thing if you've done TO2 or Overwatch, so yeah. Here we are chasing this Druid, and fucking hell, goes bear form and just tanks everything. Thankfully, thanks to the new way stats work in PvP, I was dealing decent damage because I was pretty undergeared. Like, I wasn't completely fresh out of the starting zone for Demon Hunter, but because I did have a few pieces of gear from invasions, which at the time it was kind of a bitch to do. It was just lag all over the place, and just I kept getting disconnected. The world server was going down. On top of that, the demons would just completely like destroy you with AoE and shit. And then, funny thing is, the first one I had to go to was in Gadgets On. Gadgets On being a neutral zone, and on a PvP server, it was pretty hectic. There were a few people purposely killing people, but for the most part, we all just kind of worked together to beat the invasion. Problem there was that like, we had abilities that caused like AoE damage and cleave and spread. So like, you'd go into melee the boss, Meanwhile, you're accidentally hit with a Death Knight disease and shit. It was pretty fucking hectic. And then that became problematic when you get to the respawn timers being like 2 minutes and shit. But thankfully, you just have to like, I believe, just tag something in the evasion. You get credit for it when it dies, so it wasn't too bad. But BG's coming to a close almost. But be sure to check out my Twitch channel for more gameplay, for more battlegrounds and stuff. I'm gonna try to do more of those. Also do a bit of Overwatch gameplay if you're new here. And look at that. I think I'll click on top damage here and see that I'm second top. Yep, there we go. Not bad, not bad. Anyways, sure to hit the like, favorite, subscribe, all that good shit. This has been your boy Vazashi. Peace.